We've all heard the phrase, translated by the gift and power of God. But what did Joseph Smith actually do?
Joseph Smith tells us in this edition, and in the editions you have access to today, that he translated the Book of Mormon by the gift and power of God. Some of us want a little more detail than that, but that is what he told us. His translation experiences were sacred and very personal, and he just didn't give us much detail. Fortunately, he had scribes and friends who let us know a little bit more about the translation process. We know that he started with a scholarly approach where he looked at the gold plates and he studied the characters and he wrote the characters onto a piece of paper and he studied those and he sent those characters to scholars who wouldn't help him, and he decided this scholarly approach is not working. And then he turned to a revelatory approach. And with the revelatory approach, he used both the Urim and Thummim and a seer stone to help him with the translation process. And the word translation is still relevant, but also revelation is relevant in understanding what was going on here. Now, the Urim and Thummim, you might have read, mentioned in the Book of Mormon, it was buried with the plates. So when Moroni gave Joseph Smith the golden plates, he also gave him the Urim and Thummim. The seer stone was not buried with the plates. It was something that Joseph had found on his own years earlier that helped him to feel in tune with spiritual revelation. So he used both. Seems like he used the seer stone a little more often. Emma, who was one of his scribes, later remembered that whenever Joseph sat down to start translating again, he wouldn't ask, now where was I? Where did we leave off? He would just start right at the point where they had left off.